Are we going now? Anything else? Nothing else. So, regarding this character, this very beautiful woman here. Alright, so I'm just gonna let you take your time with that one if you want to. Too heavy for me. This is Van Grass. Looking for a date. I'm game. Hold on. Wyvern's Tooth. Oh wait, where are the vendors? The vendors went downstairs? Johnny Clean. You know what? Maybe Johnny's a runner. Johnny leans on his seemingly brand new mop and surveying the crowd at the Union. Thanks for the tip the other day. Mrs. Kabuta said I should go to the safe house, but I don't quite know where it is. Why are we asking him this? I want to ask him why he's so clean. The piano's a little out of tune, check it out. Yeah, the piano's right there. Why would you ask him that? Mr. Cluey, the hulking troll bouncer in the immaculate suit stands as impassively as ever. The absence of dust on his broad shoulders is the only real indication that the man ever moves. He nods to you when you approach. Evening, I see Coyote is back, looking only a little worse for wear. We have you to thank for that. The having her back part, yes. I didn't rough her up if that's what you're wondering. The having her back part, yes. You have the gratitude of everyone here, especially mine. You're welcome, Mr. Cluey. Couldn't stomach losing anyone else so soon after what happened to Sam. You feel... You're just a big old sheepdog, aren't you? You don't do that. You feel protective over the people here. Immensely. Towards anyone who walks through that door, be they employee or patron, unless they mean ill will, of course. Mind if I ask a few questions? Haven't minded so far. You hear anything else about Sam's death? People are saying it was the Ripper, but people say a lot of things about what they don't know, or what they don't understand. I mean, Mr. Cluey is the kind of guy who would very politely tell you you're a complete idiot, right? Ah yes, one of those people who say a lot of things about things they don't understand. That's you! You know where I can find a fence? I think Van Grass is at the bar near the stage, dwarf of the cyber eye, can't miss him. How long have you been working for Mrs. Kubota? I crawled in here after I... go bleh? After I awoke. What is go bleh? Mrs. Kubota took me in and gave me a job. I've been here ever since. After I awoke? What does that mean? Do you have to pay extra for a manicure on hands that big? It's not the size they charge more for, it's the blood under the fingernails. Yes. I like him a lot. Catch you around. You too, man. You know what? Take it easy. I like him a lot. So there's a fence here. Can we sell him stuff, Mr. Van Grass? Van Grass is busy talking on his comlink, checking his heads-up display, and motioning to a runner standing nearby all at the same time. He's an intense little man. You get the sense that he likes to look busy. I'm Van Grass, make it quick, business good, talk to me. Mrs. Kabuta said you're a fixer. He still hasn't looked at you, he's going to a mile a minute. Nothing for you tonight, sorry, I'm doing a thing right now, important thing, talk to you later. Oh, hey guy, one more thing. He covers his comlink for a moment, tilts his head your way, but you can see he's still staring at his HUD. I'm a fence too, if you got anything you need to unload, come see me. Alright. Yeah, how do I unload things on you? I need to finish this. You just told me to sell you things because you're a fence and now you want to talk to me later. To that grass. The piano looks like it's been here since the Union was built, but doesn't look like anyone has played it in earnest for almost as long. Inspect the piano, play chopsticks. GAFFC. I'm just trying to think, like, what does that sound like? As you slowly pick the notes out on the keyboard, they spark a faint memory of wonder. Immediately forgotten as the entire piano slides to the left, revealing a hidden staircase, you descend the stairs into the Union Safehouse. It's right in the open. The hidden entry is right in the open. Like, everybody can see it. The entrepreneurial Mrs. Kubota has combined everything a runner might need into a one-stop shopping experience: black market equipment, high magical talismans, and fully stocked cyber surgery dealership. Nice. Hey, what are you guys? Are you guys workers or runners? Oh, is that my stash? No bunks available! Wait a minute. I don't get my own room? Alright, so here's my stuff in stash. Basic medkit full. I guess we can talk to, oh, there's your arm. Hey, can you lend me a hand? Do I talk to her first, or do I talk to the other guys first? Who is that? Give me another. What do you mean no credit? Eric Mersman. Change your clothes, change your life. Alright, he's the clothing guy. I already have the alley punk. Is this like the best item ever? Can I not get something else to wear? TB Gruberman. Theodore Buster Grubberman is a well-groomed orc, dressed with a precision that suggests the straight lines of military officer's uniform. His hair is cropped short, high and tight, as they say, and the neatness this presents is only compromised by the uneven tusks protruding from his mouth. The only other defect in this picture of perfection is the man's cybernetic right arm, which is obvious enough to be noticeable, but not so obvious as to ruin the line of his suit. Alright. When he speaks, the orc's voice is soft and thoughtful. He talks almost exclusively in numbers: calibers, ranges, rounds per second, arcs of fire, razoring factor, tensile strength, and of course price. Bunker Buster Gruberman at your service. Friends call me Buster. I also answer to Sergeant, Sir, and even Theodore on occasion. Anytime you're in the market for firearms, ammunition, or ordnance, I'm your man. How can I help you? What exactly do you sell here? Guns. Things that go bang in all shapes and sizes, plus other odds and ends on occasion. Consider me your own personal armory. All weapons are guaranteed to meet strict UCAS military spec or your money back. In addition, I can handle routine maintenance, repairs, and upgrades if you so desire. And if that wasn't enough, I also teach a safety and instructional course every weekend. This week we are covering bayonets. Mark my words, we're making a comeback. I mean, maybe. Why not, right? Bayonets. What can I get you? Let's take a look at what you've got. So this is no better than the stuff I already have, except what is this? The most common assault rifle in the world. A basic assault rifle that's surprisingly good. But the thing is, look, 10 damage, capacity 24, 10 damage, capacity 28. But like, when's the last time we actually used the whole clip in a fight? Basically never, right? So aside from the capacity, what else is it? Like, is the aim better? Does it? I mean, it doesn't do any more damage. So I don't know if that's worth anything. My guy has a baseball bat. I don't know. Is he gonna stay with me? Paco, is he gonna stay with me, or are we gonna lose him as a companion? Simple drone repair kit. I can repair the drone for 10 HP. And there's no Class B drone either. Alright, so we don't actually have any upgrades, as far as I can tell. David Fry II. Every inch of the tech alcove is covered in chaotic patchwork of, quote, of circuit boards, chips, wires, displays, and a million other things that you can't identify. In the eye of this techno-bit storm stands a dwarf, romantically dressed and supremely calm. I know that look. Don't let the size of the shop fool you. I can get any Matrix hardware or software that exists. And if it doesn't exist, then I can get it made for you. Any questions I can answer, or any gear you need. What's a deck? What's a deck? Yeah, and he actually explains it to you. You don't know what a deck is? You jack into the matrix, or in the context of a run, when you jack into the local node of the facility you're in. The deck determines how many programs and ESPs you can carry and the firepower of your base matrix attacks. Decks have IP. When a deck's IP is reduced to 0, you get booted from the system and you're hurt. Okay, I mean that doesn't really explain. Basically you hack into the local computers. What's a program? A program in the Matrix allows you to defend your avatar against countermeasures and enemy deckers. There are a wide variety of different programs for attack and defense at different power levels. As you progress as a decker, you can use more powerful versions of these programs. Alright, what's an ESP? Johnny, you want to take this one? Sure, when you infiltrate a facility on a run, you have a team. When you jack into the Matrix, you are all alone. That's where ESPs come in. An ESP is a highly advanced artificial life program which, when you deploy it, manifests as another team member in the Matrix. Different types of ESPs have different abilities. We have never decked before. Do we ever need to deck? What do you have for sale? Rinraku's best deck and easily modified for the streets. Programs 4, ESPs 2, Evasion 2. Sony CTY360. The first deck made for Shadowrun, simple, street ready, and nearly indestructible. Alright, so we can like Killjoy level 1. -1 action point to a single target. Suppression reduces alarm state by 4. Blaster area effect matrix attack that deals 50 IP damage to IC and deckers. This is so complicated. Medic 1 heals yourself a friendly target for 40 IP. So why would you deck? Why don't you just kill them in real life? Why do you need to deck? Alright, see you later. Oh, I'm being rude. Let me also introduce you to our resident decker and my good friend Johnny Clean. While in the same overalls that you saw him in upstairs, down here leaning over a workbench crammed with circuit boards, cables and chips, Johnny Clean seems a totally different person. You get the impression that Johnny was once as hot and as invisible as the most infamous deckers today. Good to see you down here. Happy to be of help if I can be. Alright, how is deck? Why do you deck? Why deck? The decking skill is often used just on terminals in the real world to get information, hack doors, etc. But occasionally a run will have the option or the requirement to go into the local matrix LAN of the facility you're infiltrating in order to gain access to valuable information or control more important things in the real world. So usually you just open doors, right? But sometimes you actually have to go into the cyberspace. Why are you dressed as a janitor? Do I stand out upstairs? No, janitors never do. You stand out like a sore thumb. You are immaculately clean. When I was younger, I had a rep for getting in and getting out of systems so cleanly that no one knew I was there. Half the Matrix runs that earned me my rep were made possible because I was able to get inside the facility posing as a janitor. Now it's just sort of part of me. You pretend to be a janitor and nobody cares. Is it true you're part of the Echo Mirage team? Let me take this one. Listen, I've known the guy for over a decade and he's been smart enough not to tell me. So he sure as hell is not gonna tell you anything about those days. For your health and his, better let the subject drop. Alright, see you guys around. But why? Why would you deck? Alright, you in what army, Coyote? Dr. Sarah Castle, she has a small hellhound on her shoulder. Make it quick, I need to operate. Thanks for helping me out back there. Looked like you could use a hand. It looked like you could use a hand. No Sheen, you should be okay now. Tell me about the night Sam was that. You know what, let's wait until after she has her arm reattached before we do the interrogation. Looked like you could use a hand. Ouch! Bad joke right now. Oh yeah, got him. She looks down at her mangled arm. Okay folks, I'm gonna have to ask you to sit in the waiting area. Watch some tri-vid or something. This young lady and I have work to do. Mrs. Kubota never said what kind of cyber arm she'd pay for. You know what, we should let the doctor do her work. Take it easy, Coyote. We should let her do her work, right, and talk to them afterwards, right? Why would they give you the option to talk? You know what, take it easy. This seems kind of weird. It seems like the game lets you do this. This is what you should do in real life, but I feel like you should talk to them in the game. I want something badass. Got one with a laser inside? You take what I give you, lady. Now let's have a look at your face. Leave it. Excuse me? Coyote. I earned this face. By being stupid, I'm gonna keep it. End story. Well, it's an open wound, isn't it? Shouldn't you at least close the wound? Whatever you say, kid. With one swift move, she sinks a syringe into Coyote's thigh. Nighty-night. Alright. Hey, she's up. That's fast. Paco is still following me around. Coyote looks both better and worse than you last saw her. All the gaping holes are plugged, and she's sporting a shiny new cyber arm. But now that the adrenaline has worn off, it's clear she needs some rest. Good morning. Thanks to the miracle of modern science combined with Doc Castle's magical healing powers, I'm almost as good as new. Better, really. Nice arm. Can I talk to you a few minutes, Coyote? What else? A nice arm. Thanks. Mrs. Kubota will have me working it off for the rest of my life. Yes! You look like you got something on your mind. I sure do. I have some questions. She flashes you a puzzled look. What kinds of questions? About Sam Watts. Sam Watts, what about him? Sam's dead, Coyote. Holy dreck, Sam. I can't say I'm surprised. He was on a downward spiral for a long time. What can I tell you? Tell me about Sam. I hear you liked him. I did. He made me laugh. No one else seemed to like Sam's jokes, but I did. Oh, he was like that, was he? No accounting for taste. Sam made some bad jokes. Me too? Is that real? Are we gonna hit on her? In front of Paco? Let's flirt with her in front of her old boyfriend. Yeah, me too. You were friends. We ran together. He saved my ass once. Yeah, that's why I'm here. Yeah, that's why I'm here. Got it. Then you know he was a charmer, wasn't he? I guess I knew him the best of everyone here. Sorry he's gone. You served Sam the night he died. What do you remember about that night? Does Sam have any enemies? Where does Sam live? You know what? One thing at a time. It was a pretty average night, regular crowd as I remember. Sam was drinking with a guy named Armitage. Jake Armitage. Yeah, you know him? Met him. He's a charmer too. She bites her lower lip. I like gingers. Anyway, Jake and Sam were having a few. Well, Jake was having a few. Sam was tossing them back, but good. Eventually he got loud, the way he sometimes did when he mixed drinking with who knows what, and Mrs. Kubota wanted him ejected. Mr. Cluey wasn't around, can't remember why, so she asked Jake to do the honors. Jake dragged him out the back into the alley, and that's the last time I saw Sam. You said he got loud, do you remember what he was saying? She thinks. Standard Sam drag, how he grew up rich and didn't deserve this. How he hated his mother, how he loved his mother. It was pretty pathetic stuff. Did Sam have any enemies? Enemies? That's hard to say. Sam partied hard, and when he did, he ran his mouth off pretty good. Got his ass kicked on more than one occasion. But no, I don't think he had any enemies, at least none that I'm aware of. Where does Sam live? On the streets mostly. He occasionally convinced someone to let him flop on their couch, but he'd always overstay his welcome and get kicked out after a few days. Sometimes I sneak him down here so he could crash in one of the bunks. He used one the night before I saw him last. He used one of the bunks the night before you saw him last. Should we search the bunks just in case? How bad was his drinking? If it was just the drinking, it would have been bad, but Sam wasn't the monogamous type. He dabbled in everything: booze, chips, drugs. He loved the nitro, whatever he could get his hands on. It wasn't always like that, but once he got sick, he started using more and more stuff to try to forget about it. Sam was sick. Dying, didn't you know? Yeah, everyone could tell. You could just look at him and see he was a walking corpse. It had to be the drinking. Then he disappeared for a while, and one day he came back all better, looked good even. Wait a minute. So if he was drinking and he looked bad, I guess his liver was going. Oh, and then they took the liver. Yeah, no, the victims are getting organs replaced, and then sometime after getting new organs, the Ripper comes and takes the new organs back, or they take the organs from them. I don't know if they're taking them back, but they're taking the new the organs that they got to heal them. Like the blind Lucy got new eyes. They don't know how she got new eyes, but she got new eyes, and then the Ripper killed her and took her eyes. Which is weird, because why would... Anyway, did he say how he got better? He said his mum helped him out, never said how though. Oh, they took his mother's liver and gave it to him? He took his mother's liver? He took his mother's liver? And then what? And then the Ripper came and took the liver out? Thanks, Coyote. Now I need you to do something for me, alright. What do you need, babe? I need you to talk to Mr. Delina for me about the Royale run. He's usually upstairs. Are you sure you don't want to do it? You don't want to take the gems to him yourself? Tell him I didn't get the gems. Maybe I can take another run at it when I recover. No, I have the gems. Wait, the game... The game doesn't let you give her the gems? Why am I still holding the gems? Why doesn't the game let me give her the gems?